Already started up. Sentinels having a look towards that A side.
Actually, straight away, the wall in place to prevent that cross into heaven. At least have to give some information away. Nuki going to be called upon here with the frenzy. Actually ignores the dash, but 10 still finds the opening. Sentinels trying to carve their way into A site right now, and Mixwell left to do nothing but sit inside screens. Now the poison orb going to go up, and that's going to potentially give a lot more control over to Sentinels as the spike is planted.
Let's see how much ground they can get. It's like the springboard back in. Shazam does not care for it. He's leaning forward, catches the CT push from Mixwell as Dapper looking towards that playback through from the T side, that flank that will be coming in. We saw it slowly building with a Vova over that side, but he's got support, he's got Kellogg's here as well. But Sentinels, boys, they're a little different. They just don't miss. This is clean. The only one to draw blood so far is a Vova. That's 2. But there's an army in the way. This isn't going to happen. 8 HP. The dream's dead. Tens has got it. That's the first.
Sentinels spread across as well. Kellogg's going to be called upon in mid here.
Okay, gets out. Might play in Nuki a little. Didn't quite get the pickup he wanted, and damage not quite being done until then. Coldamenta going to draw blood over by Mailroom, and they are actually greeting the challenge in towards middle, keeping them just at arm's length, maybe just far enough for those rifles to ring through. But bear in mind, statistically speaking, and just by every account statistically, and any way you want to look at this, G2 should be able to convert this round, but those SMGs, when brought up nice and close, if they can keep pressuring mid, can still do damage. Now again, this pressure is between Nuki and Kellogg's.
Yeah, Kellogg's actually backed all the way away from this, and Six still forcing his way in here. Actually getting way closer. Vova has to be called upon for a gravity well there. And Sentinels closing the distance here. It's going to be really difficult. Kellogg's is down to 2 HP.
Yeah, this is good though. Nice aim from him, but now he's under severe scrutiny. He's going to be eventually found. Vova's got his back though, and this is good trading. Dapper, great work. Big damage. Wants to pressure CT. Why not get in there? Get in their faces. Nuki, he's got it. And there's one back, as they needed.
Be very careful here. Again, the Viper wall up. Sick actually opens up straight away onto Kellogg's.
Look, you can get away with that against others, but the aim on the Sentinel side is just unrelenting. Mixwell's going to have to deal with this as well now. Ten's on the other side. He knows what's around that corner, but he's got Nuki by his side, so it's not so bad just yet. Actually, even gets to back away. Lovely utility work, but does he dare double down? Nuki wants it, sticks around for it. This isn't bad, but this is still such a bloody battle as Sick wins that final fight, and now suddenly the site is open, ready for the taking of 3v2. And there's going to be the ult to just allow that ferrying of the spike across safely.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a comfortable plant inside the Viper's pit. Vova and Coldamenta. Really difficult for them to break through here, especially with the Zom's position so deep. Actually, it gives them a pocket just behind on site, really, to play from. The wall as well across elbow. This is a tough retake for them.
Oh, you think about the utility that's just been flooded in. They can just sit the time ticking so favorably towards Sentinels. Vova shows where he is now. Pulls attention, but shows that he's also off it. Dips away, but that allows Coldamenta find a bit of space towards Dapper, but bear in mind there is one player who is the safety net, but that is going to be Zoms. Has to give away position, but he will get a Vova. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. As Zom...
That's a lot of utility getting sent out here by Nuki just to try and slow down this push or try and regain some control.
Nice.
Actually, Tens will find 2 there. Tens and Zoms fall.
Yeah, that's so well done by Nuki. Finally taking a little bit of, I guess, proactive play towards middle, even though he's been pretty much dictated to by that man. Even just the audio cue forced his hand earlier on, and now Shazam is not done yet. He still has to do some more, because Dapper just got caught off trying to play up towards A. Can Shaz do something miraculous here? Knives out. It's time to go. Has to find the player just around that corner. He knows what he's got to do. And no, it's not worked out well. Coldamenta, lovely play there. Very calm and collected.
In there, but that's what I'm looking for G2, is remaining composed, keeping that structure and formation on the defensive half.
They could overwhelm here so easily, though. Yeah, there it is. That's the problem. There it is, Tens!
Oh, my word.
Welcome to NA Valorant, boys. It hits different out here. That's an op now gone. They've got the site to themselves. Keep in mind, Shaz was holding that rotation, too. They're going to be so aware of where people are. Shaz can now get that spike plant. They're going to be getting the res back up. It's all 5 standing now against 3. And this is just panic stations galore. Look at this play coming out. Dapper is just a rock for this side. And you had no right getting this round, but it looks like it's theirs unless Coldamenta wants to clutch this one out. A 1v3 now presented. And he's got to get this done, but it ain't easy. And it's not going to happen. Dapper is a good performance too. Something that he's not had a chance to yet, really. Nuki's been doing quite nicely at holding through here, but this time he's got Shaz working up with the op. Oh, this is bursty as well. Hold on, this is going to be real pacey. Tens, man. Who needs any further flashes when you've got him and that Lear? Sick has his back, but it's Avova to isolate the first. Capitalized on the second, and it ain't over yet. G2 still holding strong, but Shazam is the only one to find success, and that's in middle. So now look what remains. Shazam and Dapper. And if G2, if you fumble this one, you're going to be in the bin for it. But Dapper's going to take the time to maybe investigate a little deeper. Say, Shaz, hold on, give me a sec. I'm a work. Let me get some work done. Because keep in mind, I don't think Kellogg's is going to be considering this for a second or two. There's going to be that internal clock. Wow, he's actually already thinking about it. Dapper. Yeah, well done, Kellogg's. Great decision making there. And wow. G2 actually hold it down. Like Shazam can start exploiting any rotations as well. Just talk about the ult coming through there. That'll be Killjoy popping theirs down. Avova looking to maybe open up an avenue of keeping control if needed. Capitalize on this. Time bought. Res came in.
A lot invested into this round, though, considering Tens has got the upgrade now. You got Nookie just with the showstopper, no main weapon, and he's going to get absolutely ripped apart there. Shazam finds the opener. Mixwell will trade it out. Sentinel looked to pile on the pressure.
Yeah, they do. Mixwell isn't alone here. Cold Dementor apparently had his back. What is Sentinels doing? How are they converting some of these rounds, potentially? There's 3 now left. Great work from Zombs. We didn't expect the follow-up from Avova. Now a 3v2. Up in the hands of Kellogg's and Avova with the rifle. But the site is completely under wraps by Sentinels. Post-plant now, 2 rifles collected, put into the hands of Tens. Dapper, Sick, all just fine. Tens going to put himself as the tip of the spear to swing if needed. As Kellogg starts to maybe have a little look around, size foray into this. Avova just starting to lean through, and Tens caught one. And now Kellogg's, yeah, run as much as you might. They're not going to let you leave. Sentinels much in the lead, but now it's the turn of G2 to breathe the aggressors. And speaking of, Kellogg's first man forward, joined by Nookie, takes out Sick, and it's quick. He's going to keep on going forward, and Zombs back of sight. Somehow manhandles 2. The third, not too far for him. But the site just precariously in control. Kellogg's, it wasn't pretty, but he gets the job done. That's 3 for him this round, and now a 3v2. Dapper and Shazam. And Shaz has found a little bit of timing to this.
Got ahead of Avova.
Hold on. Shazam, if he can find this on his own, that spike plant now denied. Avova catches the rotation, and now the fight is going to be between Shazam and Avova. Shazam, you're a nasty, nasty player right now in the 1v1. Kellogg's has already found 3, and it's to save it. Shazam! Just breaking hearts. It's not an easy job. You can see Nookie every angle could contain that threat, but it's Zombs. At the top by Ramp, still with Spectres. This is the bonus. And it's already got a kill. That's lovely work from him. Couldn't convert on a second. That's a little bit out of reach, but already a trade effectively is not bad.
10 still posted, and Sentinel's actually able to lean away from this now. Dapper going to be called upon. I think maybe just spotting actually on that jump. He did actually, yeah. Kellogg's going to walk right through the snake by both of them, but Mixwell will close down the kill. You have control of B site now. Look how quickly the flank comes through, though. Cold Dementor still posted outside A main. No information here. He's effectively lost in this lurk right now. Sentinels could find a straight 3v3 if they're quick about this retake.
See it. Tens quickly on it. Gets the tag, not the frag. Sick, though, follows up well. That's Avova now gone. 3v2. And now a double stack towards that CT side is going to make it tricky for Shaz to find a clean entry. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Mixwell, good catch on that. Sick has got himself an upgrade here. So that's 1. And Kellogg's is now on red alert. A little worried, but Cold Dementor's got his back. There it is. Have much to catch any flanks. They don't have a default. This has a time limit on it, and they're going to have to go soon enough. And it's going to be right about now. Kellogg's on in. Nookie to follow him. Mixwell not far behind. The site is going to be theirs. This is postured for a retake almost instantaneously, but Dapper down a little ahead of the spike plant, so it's not too bad. 6 aim is sharp today. Kellogg's feels the brunt of it as we already have Nookie going walkabouts, but the problem is you got Zombs ready and waiting. They're reading you like a book. They're about to close this chapter if you don't pick up the pace. Look at this. Sick just walks back in. This is my site. Get out. 11-5.
Just completely unfazed.
Oh, it just doesn't make you feel good. And that star is going to be making Shaz smile like the Cheshire Cat already. 2 big stars. Zomb's like, well, look, we'll let you have a nice couple of rounds. James feeling good. We're going to shut it down. Sentinels just flexing.